Okay, here we are at the JW Marriott Marquis City Center in Doha, and let's recap my recent travel I just made today from Chicago to Doha. My original attempt was to book an economy class award ticket through to Qatar Airways, but leverage my platinum status with American Airlines and try to get an upgrade. That was an epic failure, did not work at all. But there's a couple things I think I probably could have done differently, and I'll get into that in a minute. In the days leading up to the reservation, remember it's an economy class ticket, I tried to call in a couple of times and try to get to an agent that understood what the different statuses are and try to get on some sort of upgrade list. Didn't work at all. They had no clue what I was talking about. So that just flat out wasn't an option. Number two reason it failed is Qatar Airways kind of looks sideways at any of the other loyalty programs that are partners with them under Oneworld Alliance. So let's say if you have status with Qatar Airways, it's a lot different than having status with American Airlines in Qatar Airways' eyes. They want to see you have status with them, not one of their partners. Plus, they don't show the seating arrangements very well because Qatar Airways generally doesn't book specific seats for their economy class passengers, so you can't even really tell how full the flight is. So even when I was able to add my American Airlines number to the reservation, switch the numbers around, and select my own seat, I selected an exit row, I still didn't have a great idea of how full the plane actually was. And it turned out on the actual flight day that the flight was completely full. I don't think there was a single seat left. So it almost seems like they oversold the plane and didn't even really show accurate numbers of what potential upgrades were even available. Number three reason, and I probably should have checked on this more so in the days leading up to the reservation. Keep in mind, Qatar Airways has their check-in for international flights 48 hours prior to the takeoff. But when you have an award reservation, you cannot change that ticket within the 48 hours. You have to change it before. So, on the final day, day before check-in, I just so happened to get on Seats.Aero and check the award availability for my specific flight. And as it turned out, by that point, Qatar Airways lowered the threshold for business class from, I think, over 100,000 miles to 70,000 miles. And at 70,000 miles, I'm very interested. But by this point, it's too late because you can't change the reservation. I tried to call in, see what my options are. Not possible to change an award ticket on the day of or day before reservation. It's got to be at least 48 hours prior. If anyone else has different feedback on that, please comment below. Maybe I just got duped in this scenario, but it seems like they draw a hard line in the sand on changing reservations because I've already changed this reservation once, but this was weeks out. And the second time I tried to change it, there was no help whatsoever. Basically looked the other way with my Sapphire status that I have with American Airlines. So not a good idea to try to book economy tickets and try to get upgrades with Oneworld status, especially not with Qatar Airways. I just don't see with the language barriers, and it just seems like whatever you book, that's what you're getting. So you got to make these changes in advance. If you see the award fares change before your reservation, let's say at least 3 days prior, you might be able to change it then and get the lower business class rate and kind of upgrade your ticket from economy class. But I don't see anyone being able to change it the day of or day prior with Qatar Airways and try to get the Q Suite or the Q Suite first class. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, comment below if you like this video, found it helpful for you, or if you think I'm an idiot and you've done this better in a better way. I want to know because I want to be able to save points and miles as well. We'll see you in the next video.